matrimonial ceremony. I want to discuss first about taking matrimonial ceremony. Matrimonial means that a marriage is occurred between male and female, and it is also meant that coalescence of two souls, and also the association of two families for their good transaction and interaction for their left subsequent life. I tells Ram, you are required to see a cart is coming very near of us, but cart is full of a groom and a sorry, but you can know it. Cart is drawn by two horses, which are actually acknowledged to be white in color, and they are larger in their height than the normal people. They are actually awesome in their look, but the cart is embellished with many flowers, gems, etc. Slowly, cart is arriving from the stoppage at our house, but the street is covered with many small lights, as I said, but small lights are glistening by their variegated minute lights. I can say some people are bringing their brand, but they are known to be musicians. Their music are actually nice, but some peoples are required to cover a red carpet on the surface of the concrete street. Some of ladies are awaited to welcome the groom. Some of them are dancing as good welcome of the cart and groom. Some well acquaintance member of the family of groom and many relatives of grooms are normally standing on the street because the cart was stopped. For this reason, some gentleman is coming to lift the groom by their own stout body. They are eager to take the groom at the altar ceremony. It is a matter of enjoyment for our ceremony. It is actually surprising to the eyes of all people. At last, groom is kept on the resting place. But resting place's couch is embellished with a cover of bedsheet, which is actually variegated in color. But many sister-in-laws are waited to give amusement for the new groom. They are gazing at the countenance of the groom, but groom is smiling by seeing their gestures. Suddenly, many sister-in-laws make fun by taking the manner and life of the groom. Actually, many of sister-in-laws have a liability to bring many glasses of juice to deliver at the relatives, friends, well acquaintance of the groom. It is charming that many views are sitting on the chairs and they are looking at the many sister-in-laws of the groom. They are wanting to talk to them so that their talking will be very much eloquent and charmable. But it is notable that groom is brought at the altar. An altar adult vows are ignited by the fire. The flame of altar is slowly increasing, and the groom is required to take his seat as wooden seat, which is decorated in many colors and design, and the another seat is needed for the bride, which is full of nice component and color. Slowly, the bride is necessitated to live by two young men, so that bride will be revolved around the groom. It is actually nice in look for us. Obviously, bride and groom are lifted by the heavy strength of many of long men in upward, because it will be noticeable. Who will be longer between them? Then groom is required to give a garland on the neck of his bride as a reason. Bride is necessitated to give that before garland at the neck of her groom. It is actually nice interaction being seen as a good occurrence between groom and bride. You could notice it from I want to get a perfect adjustment from you. You told that you are right in your own comment. You persuade me. Thus, a turn is come to bind the hand of both groom and bride by many of red color thread, but it is seen as a sign of interlock. It is meant that a possibility is actually happen from the first touch of bride and groom. It can take a belief forever in their left life. Then Brahmin is awarded to give a counsel for both bride and groom. Bride and groom are necessitated to pour ghee on the flame of the altar. For this reason, groom is actually embracing as a sign of around enfranklement on the body of the bride, and by their will they are pouring ghee by holding a kolo at the flame of altar. But you can notice it subsequently altar is inflamed by many leaves and flowers. But you observe it, the flame is gradually increasing, sometimes by giving ghee on the flame. It is actually nice moment to see it, but people have a great responsibility from their conscious mind to alert bride and groom if the sparkle of the flame is calm to harm them. It will not be allowed. Then, by their own decision, they have a careful mind to watch that ritual activities of Brahmin with both bride and groom. At last, you have a mind to take a judgment from your own past resto collection that you could see it nicely. Groom is ready to give vermilion on the head of the bride for agreeing her as his wife forever by the counsel of the main Brahmin. Vermilion was given on the head of the bride. Thereby, bride is acknowledged to be wife of groom. Therefore, a spacious and luxurious room is awaited to give the bride and groom for their rest. They can take their repose after eating from the flamboyant pandal at that luxurious room. They can spend their time to remove the languor of the whole day and night, to lie on a couch by taking them juxtaposely. Night is slowly finished and day is coming, but sun is arriving slowly. The sunshine is to be seen to be fulgent and shining. By the ray of it, you can look into it, but it is noticeable. Many metallic containers are afforded as numerous gifts for both the expectation of groom and bride. They will be blessed by many women. They are agreed to shudder their hands and body to give them bless, and they are taking many pradip from many container, but they are taking the heat from the flame of pradip to touch on the chest and breast and many parts of groom and bride, so that they will be nice. It is wanted that actually groom and bride will be gone at the front side of many temples. Groom and bride are told to give the suitable money in front of many goddesses and gods so that they can get a proper life as eternity, because it is a matter of pantheism. So many gods and goddesses are normally seen as entity of them in many shrines. It is forgotten that groom and bride are needed to revolve around the altar before giving vermilion at the head of bride being committed by groom. Actually, it will be revolved as a number of 7. It is told সাত পাকে বাঁধা in Bengali words. It is meant that groom will be liable to carry out family of him and take care his wife and children. In the second point, it is told that groom cannot give any harmful effect at his wife. He can tell many secrets, matters and stories toward his wife. It is mentioned in the third point. In fourth point, it is referred that groom and bride will be friend for each other in their evil